gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I say that we are.
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play.
The country's crime rate is off to a troubling start in 2025, with more murders recorded in the first 11 days of the year compared to the same period last year. This has prompted Justice Minister Delroy Chuck to urge Jamaicans to take action and put an end to the bloodshed. The country has seen a surge in murders, with 34 recorded in the first 11 days of the year. The statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force also show that for the same period last year, there were 26 murders. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck, in expressing concern, says the recent spike is unacceptable.
And it was my determination to work closely with the police and the people to make sure that Grand Spend Northeast St. Andrew, my constituency, is the most peaceful in Jamaica. And if it is not the most peaceful, it is one of the most peaceful. There was a little flare-up a couple of days ago, and I called the residents and the police. We're going to meet there at 4 o'clock this evening. We must cut out the foolishness.
Mr. Chuck highlighted as a persistent issue the willingness of residents to permit outsiders to enter their communities.
Last year, I have to tell you the truth, Manchester didn't do that well. You had 50 murders, we're in 2023, you had 44. To the best of my knowledge, so far, you have had none in Manchester. I beg you, Manchester, keep it that way. We hope the target will be much less than 50 or 20. I see St. James had 63 less murders last year. Their target now is to have less than 100 murders. Ladies and gentlemen, murder is an abnormal activity.
The Justice Minister is calling on Jamaicans to take a stand against crime, urging them to report criminal activities and break the silence that often surrounds them. He says he wants to see the number of murders in Jamaica to go below 1,000.
And the mothers and the girlfriends and the sisters, you have to tell those boys who are becoming gangsters to cut it out of the various illegal activities such as scamming, extortion, all the wrongdoings in our country. We individually must acknowledge that we have to bring it to the notice of the police.
The country ended 2024 with 1,134 murders, representing a 19% decrease. The country's
Delroy Chuck, the Minister of Justice, has gotten himself into hot water with the Integrity Commission, where the Integrity Commission has quite rightly chided the Justice Minister, who in the House yesterday at a meeting of the Integrity Commission's Oversight Committee suggested to parliamentarians to flout the law where declarations for their spouses and children are concerned.
I have advised the relevant member, let them know your spouse is not prepared to divulge their salary to her or him, and therefore he or she cannot so report it.
And the Integrity Commission quickly slapped him down, describing his comments as misguided, and quite accurately so.
Members have complained to me about and want the Integrity Commission to respond to. Why is the Integrity Commission asking members to indicate the salaries of their spouse? I mean, or sometimes of their children.
So the Integrity Commission is absolutely right on this. It is the law that requires a declarant to include in the declarations the income and whatever other sources of income of your spouse and your children. It is the Jamaican lawmakers who put that in the law. It has issues because every individual under the Constitution is guaranteed their own and personal right to privacy. Yes. So the lawmakers now have a job to do. They need to go and fix the law because it runs against the constitutional right to privacy of my daughter. And I want to know, I have a problem with it, with thinking about it. If I were ever to enter public service now, and they're going to ask me that I must declare my daughter's income. My daughter is a big married woman. Yeah? And she'd say, what? You're out of order. Go jump, Dad. I'm not telling you that. I'm not in public service. I'm no minister. I'm no permanent secretary. I'm not telling you that. Yeah? What do I do? What do I do? So it needs to be fixed. But it's not the job of the Integrity Commission to fix it. It's the job of the parliamentarians, Mr. Chuck and his colleagues. So that is where they should direct their attention.
Almost 2 years ago, in their annual report, the chairman reported that there are 6 members of parliament who are being investigated for illicit enrichment. First of all, I don't think it was appropriate to put that in the annual report. You investigate and then report. Don't report that you're investigating. That's why Section 53 was there in the Act. You don't report on your investigation. You investigate and then report. And so almost 2 years now. And then last year, we are another 2. So there are now 8 members. I don't think it is fair, Chairman, to parliamentarians that it should be there hanging out whether the investigation is still continuing, whether 1 or 2 have been exonerated, there are no further investigation, or whether all 8 are still being investigated. Since you have reported it, let us know. And I say, Chairman, it is unfair to us, certainly to me, because I don't know if I'm being investigated. Certainly no letter come to me. But it's unfair when people in the community will look at you as a parliamentarian. Are you one of the 6 or one of the 8? And that is the reason when this law was formulated, Chairman, Section 53 specifically made it. You must not report an investigation. You must investigate and then report.
So it needs to be fixed. But it's not the job of the Integrity Commission to fix it. It's the job of the parliamentarians, Mr. Chuck and his colleagues. So that is where they should direct their attention. Not questioning the Integrity Commission's pursuit of its mandate under the law. Right?
I indicated that to tell the IC that your spouse has refused to give you the information, and that is one. So if they indicate to the IC that the spouse has refused to give the information, then that's, to the best of my knowledge, that should be the end of the matter.
No,
because,
no, that's not how I understood the point you were making.
Well, you see what I said. I said
hold on a second, Mr. Chuck.
Sure.
I got the impression you were questioning the statutory authority of the Integrity Commission to ask declarants about the spouse's income. I didn't get that you were saying a spouse is complaining to a member or saying to a member, I'm not giving you the information.
Well, that's what I said. Tell the IC your spouse refused to inform you. The one that I spoke of, I indicated that to tell the IC that your spouse has refused to give you the information, and that is one. So if they indicate to the IC that the spouse has refused to give the information, then that's, to the best of my knowledge, that should be the end of the matter.
No, that's not how I understood the point you were making.
Well, you see what I said. I said...
Hold on a second, Mr. Chuck.
Sure.
I got the impression you were questioning the statutory authority of the Integrity Commission to ask declarants about the spouse's income. I didn't get that you were saying a spouse is complaining to a member or saying to a member, I'm not giving you the information.
Well, that's what I said.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey girl.
Hey Gabby, what's up? What's up?
Hey Gabby, what going?
Alright guys, so I just checking in because remember, it's that time of the year again.
Huh? Like what you mean? Like Christmas? New Year?
Valentine? It's that time? Guys, no. Okay, alright, that was my fault. Guys, it's time again for us to get Jamaicans registered to vote. We are looking for unregistered persons and we're encouraging them to come on the list. And those persons that we register, we want them to register some more people. Because guess what? Remember, friends don't let friends vote alone.
Believe no man, we really need to do the thing.
So what about them people who live side of me this? What about my neighbor?
Me no say you have no neighbor and friend. We're calling all of them because remember, we have up to March 31, the 31st of March to get people registered. So remember, friends don't let friends vote alone. So tell a friend to tell a friend.
Wait a second, Gabby. Tell a friend to tell a friend? No problem. No problem.
You're quick, sir. And the man sent a broadcast message.
Guys, we have to remember, friends don't let friends vote alone.
People, time come now.
Make the trumpets play.